Attend as many funerals as you can bear, and listen. Nobody talks about the departed's achievements. The only thing people will remember is what kind of person you were while you were achieving. Money can buy flatterers but not friends. It can buy sexual favors but not love. Make more moves and less announcements. Get yourself together before you get any older. The older you are, the harder it is to change. If you don't let go of the wrong people, you'll never meet the right people. Hard work doesn't always pay off. Learn to stop in time and understand whether you have turned into a slave. Take your financial life seriously. Money is a defense to a lot of challenges. Know your worth. Never put yourself in the bargain bin, or that's where others will value you. Pay close attention to those who say they love you, because so often they don't. They only use you. Trust in yourself and your first instinct and decisions. Take care of your body. Remember, health is another form of wealth. Stay away from people who make you feel lonely. No company is better than a bad company. It is better to be hated for what you are than to be loved for something you are not. Start saving your money. Don't spend it on homes you can't afford, fancy cars, and running your credit cards to the max. In the end, you'll be much happier. When you get up in the morning, remember what you promised yourself at night. Don't say yes to everyone to make them comfortable. Check with yourself too before you commit. In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take, the relationships we were too afraid to have, and the decisions we waited too long to make. Never take for granted the time you spend with the people you keep. It could be over any day. Don't cling to a mistake just because you spent a lot of time making it. You spend your first 20 years worrying what people think about you. You spend your next 20 years swearing that you don't care what people think about you. You spend the next 20 years realizing that they aren't thinking about you. Time heals almost everything. Give it time. Do not postpone joy for the sake of the future. Tomorrow is promised to no one. Life will separate you from your friends, so appreciate each moment you have together. Make peace with your past, so it won't screw up the present. Spend time with the elderly. Their wisdom and experiences are invaluable. If you don't control your mind, someone else will. Forget what hurts you, but never forget what it taught you. The family you create is more important than the family you come from. Time always exposes what you truly mean to someone. Stop telling people everything. Most people don't care, and some secretly want you to fail. Your friends want you to do good, but not better than them. The rest don't care. Always move in your own direction, not according to society, friends, or family. Leave the house messy and the yard unmowed for the weekend. You will remember the fun, not the clean house or yard. Make time for fun. Keep to yourself. Stay away from idiots. Stupidity is contagious. Sometimes you have to let go of something good to make room for something better. You will look back at your life with much more regret for the things that you didn't do than for the things that you did. Time is what we want most, but what we use worst. One day you'll laugh at how much you let this matter. Be careful how you talk to yourself, because you are listening. Sometimes it's a blessing to not get what you want. Forgive your old self. You've changed. Never take anything personally. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality. People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel. You can't start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the last one. The most valuable currency is not money, but time. Spend it wisely. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. You can't change the past, but can shape your future by learning from it. When you stop chasing the wrong things, the right ones catch up. Take time to enjoy life's simple pleasures. It's in these moments that we often find the most joy. The best thing I ever did was stop telling people what's going on in my life. Depend on yourself, never on others. Whoever brings you the most peace should get the most time. Sometimes, the things that break your heart end up fixing your vision. What other people think of you is none of your business. If you are a giver, remember to learn your limits because the takers don't have any. Focus on you. People come and go. If you don't ask, you don't get. Never tell your friends your plans. Stop putting too much trust in them. Don't let anyone know what you're doing until it's done. Lower your expectations. Having high expectations of yourself and of others is a recipe for chronic dissatisfaction in life. Don't leave someone to teach them a lesson. Leave because you learned yours. Make and keep friends with the people you want to emulate, not the people that you think will be most likely to accept you. The people you associate with will shape your future. Nothing is actually as bad as it seems, or as great as you think it will be. Take good care of your health. Without health, nothing will matter. No amount of money can bring you joy if you are suffering. Stop wasting time on women. Don't chase women. Instead, focus on your growth, values, and cultivating kindness. The right person will find their way to you at the perfect moment, without the need for chasing. It's not hard. It's just new. Be kind to people without allowing them to take advantage of your good nature. If you waste money, you can earn it again. If you miss the moment, it can never be returned. Live life with opened eyes, ears, and heart. The bad news is, time flies. The good news is, you're the pilot. The future. That's when you'll be sorry for everything you could have done today, but didn't. You only pass through this life once. You don't come back for an encore. The days are long, but the years are short. Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. The greatest risk is not taking one. The first step to getting anywhere is deciding you're not willing to stay where you are. The only person that cares about your hopes and dreams is you. The only person that is going to make them happen is you. Normalize walking some paths alone, because goals are personal. Last but not least, you are here for a reason that you may not know. But be patient. You beat 1 billion odds by being here. Be grateful for the little things in life that others take for granted. Don't tell your problems to everyone. 80% don't care, and the other 20% are glad you have them. Stop looking for the good in people. Start instead looking for good people. You have to do what is right for you. No one else is walking in your shoes. The more thankful you are, the more you attract things to be thankful for. Never let a bad day make you feel like you have a bad life. Every second you spend comparing your life to someone else's is a second spent wasting yours. You can lie down for people to walk on you, and they will still complain that you are not flat enough. When thinking about life, remember this: no amount of guilt can change the past, and no amount of anxiety can change the future. Every person in your life is a teacher. Some bring lessons about love and support. Others teach you what to avoid. You see a person's true colors when you are no longer beneficial to their life. Don't get married because you think it's something you have to do. You don't have as much time as you think. Tell those people you love that you love them and say it often. If you've never questioned whether or not you made the right decision, you haven't taken big enough risks. Not everyone is down for you like they say they are. Never trust what someone says. Watch what they do. You can't love somebody enough to make them love you back. Be careful with your words. Once they are said, they can be only forgiven, not forgotten. Don't let someone who did you wrong make you think there's something wrong with you. Don't devalue yourself because they didn't value you. Know your worth, even if they don't. If you're willing to sacrifice what you want most for what you want now, then your future will always be filled with disappointment. Be single with peace of mind is way better than having a relationship with someone who makes your life miserable. Sometimes you just have to say no and ignore the guilt trip that follows. Often, the right thing and the hardest thing are the same. What you do today can improve all your tomorrows. Sometimes in life, your situation will keep repeating itself until you learn your lesson. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. It doesn't matter if you're right sometimes. The people you hang around will shape your life in more ways than you know. Sometimes there's no right decision to make. In those cases, first, you make a decision, and then you work to make it right. The greatest mistake you can make in life is to be continually fearing you will make one. Learn to be content and happy by yourself. If you need a company to be happy, then it will make you weak. You're not responsible for what other people expect from you. Not every thought needs to be expressed. There are things in life we don't want to happen, but have to accept. Things we don't want to know, but have to learn. And people we can't live without, but have to let go. No matter who tries to teach you lessons about life, you won't understand it until you go through it on your own. You can start your life over any time you want. You can start being the person you actually want to be today, right now. The people who ask the most from you are the people who do the least for you. Never sacrifice these three things: your family, your heart, or your dignity. Always look at where you're going, not where you've been. Sometimes it's not the people who change, it's the mask that falls off. Show respect even to people who don't deserve it, not as a reflection of their character, but as a reflection of yours. When you find no solution to a problem, it's probably not a problem to be solved, but rather a truth to be accepted. Nothing ever goes away until it teaches us what we need to know. Don't make permanent decisions on temporary emotions. Sometimes it's best just to cut people off, no matter how hard it is. Some people just aren't worth the effort. To understand a person's character, don't just look at their action. Observe their reaction. It is harder to fake a reaction. The way people treat you is a reflection of their character, not yours. Mistakes are proof that you're trying. Love is not enough to make a happy, lasting relationship. Being open and unafraid to communicate is vastly important, even if it's a difficult conversation. Everything in life teaches you a lesson. You just have to be willing to learn. The measure of a man is the way he bears up under misfortune. If you put them on a pedestal, they will have no choice but to look down on you. Each pain makes you more strong, each betrayal more intelligent, every disappointment more skillful, and each experience more wise. When you get married, everything good about your relationship and everything bad about your relationship intensifies. You teach people how to treat you. Things rarely change for the better in your life unless you change them. Hard times are often blessings in disguise. Let go and let life strengthen you. No matter how much it hurts, hold your head up and keep going. Sometimes it's a blessing to not get what you want. The more you like yourself, the less you'll need others.